Hey folks, how you doing? Susie Meadows here with Crafting with Susie. I want to show you some goodies that are going to be out next Wednesday, September 3rd, with the mini catalog. Stampin' Up's, it's their September through December 2025 catalog. I can't open it up because it's too early, but I can show you some of the goodies I've got. So I'm going to show you the Autumn Toile, or Toile, I believe you say. It is this designer paper. Let me get this out of the way. These, I really enjoyed it. Fall colors. You have trees with some deer, and on the opposite side, you have some of the early espresso. We have, I'm going to say they're pheasants or quail. I'm not sure. Some game birds. That's in Mossy Meadow. And the other side is this nice print. And then you have some pumpkins and corn. Very appropriate for Indiana here. And on the opposite side, you have another print. And then you have some fox and print once again. And I want to show you, in fact, I'm going to show you one of the cards I made using all of this paper. This is one of the cards. I believe I used, let me see, I didn't use the pumpkin. I used the other side. So, but I've used all the other designs with this card. So, and then something that's also comes, it comes with a suite. I got the paper. I got the bling, which is the street dots. You can see what those are. They've got a little bit of a profile on them there, but they're really neat. And then I also got the irregular weave trim. Look at this. This is really fun. Let me put this up here. Oop, get my notes. That's what I used to make this. But can you see that? It sort of reminds me, it's sort of, I don't know how to say. I don't know that I would tie a bow with it, but I definitely use pieces. And it's just got a lot of really neat texture. But I'll show you how I use some of those others. So let me get these out of here, and I'll show you. I've got 4 cards to show you of what I made. I'm not gonna make anything during the video right now, but I did want to show you. So this is the one I showed you here that used all the papers except for one side. And these are actually, I used the 2 3/8 circle punch. Here for the deer, I use the heartfelt hexagon punch. And otherwise, I just did various strips of the designer series paper. And here's that irregular trim. You can see that sticking out just a little bit, giving some more texture. And on all these cards, I used the right words. The stamp set. I've been doing several birthdays, but it's got thinking of you. It has sending good vibes, how much I love and care about you, you're leaving, forever loved and forever remembered. I think that's great sentiment for a sympathy card. So also hoping the loss you feel right now will be eased by wonderful memories. Unfortunately, I've had to make a couple sympathy cards, and I've used this stamp set. So, but this is one of the cards that I made, and this was quick and easy by just using some punches. So let me see. This is one we made in last month's in-person class, the August class. This is the deer, and on the opposite side is this early espresso. Once again, I use that same stamp set, the right words. Here, we'll put that right here. How's that? You get a little bit of a glare. How about if I put my stamp, my ink? There we go. That helps better. So this punch to the point label punch. I really like that. I know it was back ordered for a while, but I'm pretty sure it's back in stock now. And then I added just a little bit of gold with the gold striped mesh ribbon. And then I use these matte dots. As you can see, I have really used them a lot. So, but that's the card we made in last month's class. Another card that I made, let's start with this one. This one is using the game birds. And you know these dies down here. This is new also coming out in the catalog. And these are I've got a lot of goodies in this one. Light and Wonder dies. I like them. They're landscape. This whole thing will be a great tree line. There's ponds. There are clouds. So it's a great for landscape. And here's an example. Well, I already put that, but here's another one that I've die cut that I'm going to use as a landscape. So, but that's what I did for this one. And then there was one other I wanted to show you. So you also, in this, this is using those same dies of they're so new, I don't know the names. Light and Wonder dies. And so here I used early espresso and pecan pie and just made like mountains and landscape. And then to give it a little bit of texture, I used the So Swirly embossing folder. And gave it just strategically placed so I could so it looked like landscape. And then here I just actually fussy cut out the pumpkins and added happy birthday sentiment. And once again, here's that irregular trim, which gives just a little bit of variety there. And so those are the cards I wanted to show you, the 4 cards that I made with this the Autumn Toile, DSP, and then 3 of the products, the streak dots and the irregular weave trim from that suite. So, gang, if you got any questions, this is how you get a hold of me, craftingwithsusie.stampinup.net. The next in-person class will be September 19th at Thorntown. RSVP will be the week before, and that's here in Central Indiana. So if you're around in the area, go to my website and sign up, and I'll catch up with you. So thanks so much for stopping by and checking out some of this new product that will be out next Wednesday. And thanks so much, gang. It's been good chatting with you. Take care.